That's right, ladies and gents, today's video is sponsored by me, Mr. H. I am making my own H.P. Lovecraft horror film. Check out the GoFundMe link down below if you want to support independent and original film, and of course, H.P. Lovecraft and horror films. Breaking Lights is an exploration of depression, suicide, and mental health, and using that and H.P. Lovecraft as an allegory to explore that narrative. So check it out, the link down below. With that being said, on with today's video. Hello, so the saga of Amber Heard continues, and it continues with the title. She is still going to be in Aquaman 2. That's not actually news. We've heard that already. Like, there's been no feedback to the contrary. But apparently, according to Grace Randolph, her role, as well as Johnny Depp's role, actually, which is interesting, could come under scrutiny and be decreased for their respective films. So Aquaman 2 for Amber Heard and Fantastic Beasts 3 for Johnny Depp. So this is interesting. I don't really believe it. It's a very wishy-washy statement. It's nothing that anyone can prove ever, even when the movie's released, because how are you ever going to know that? Unless you actually saw scripts. Do you know what I mean? Like, this is a very, like, politician-based, response to something. It's like, oh, they're probably going to be in it, but hey, their roles might be decreased. So if you see them decreased, then I was right. And it's like, okay, fine. But I don't really believe this, mainly because of Warner Brothers' handling of all of these situations. So if you didn't know, we had a little bit of drama with Ezra Miller choking some fan out, chucking her on the ground. They came out and said nothing. Now, I'm not saying that they had to, but let's just analyze how they've handled all of these things. That movie is still going ahead, and The Flash is still, obviously, The Flash, and he's still going to be front and center. Like, he's literally recorded choking a fan out. And Warner Brothers said nothing. Now, again, I'm not saying they had to. I'm not saying they had to cancel him. But let's just analyze it. You know, Amber Heard left a deuce on Johnny Depp's bed. Like, I mean, she's still there. Like, they've said nothing. And again, I'm not saying they have to. But let's just have a look at it, right? Like, I just don't believe them. I don't believe that they have built this in. I think Warner Brothers handles their situations like this with the respect of we're making movies, is what it is. Like, Amber Heard's not the star of Aquaman anyway. So, like, if you're not going to remove the star of a movie, who Ezra Miller from The Flash, who, you know, in the old days the star would sell the movie. If you're not going to remove them, you're not going to remove a side act either. Do you know what I mean? Like, she doesn't sell the movie. She's not. She will hurt it by being in it. I do think people who know about it will probably, boycott it or just download it illegally. But if you're not going to remove Ezra Miller, the man seen choking someone out, like, what are you going to do? Like, you're just not going to do anything, are you? So I find this to be fascinating. But let's take a look at this whole, article, and I'll leave it linked down below. But Warner Brothers is not firing Amber Heard despite her bad publicity from the ongoing defamation suit against her, but they may have figured their way around things. Grace Randolph tweeted steps might be taken to reduce Heard's part in Aquaman 2 if need be. The same holds true for Johnny Depp. While definitely in Aquaman 2, Randolph wrote they're shooting so that Depp and Heard's roles can be decreased if there's bad press. And apparently there's this new female character, which this article sort of posits that it might be Emilia Clarke. So Randolph adds a new female character will be added. This character could potentially replace Mera and provide an in for Emilia Clarke if the studio is taking a serious look at the Game of Thrones star. Because there's been a lot of rumours about that. But again, let's take a look at it. I mean, like, it doesn't matter if they swap her in and out. Like, who cares? She's not the star. But they've made no moves to do it either. So I don't know how much I believe this. I just think it's, I don't know, like, I'd be all for them removing her. I think if you let her dump in someone's bed and, slash up their hand so much that, they almost lose a finger, I think you should, have some repercussions there. Johnny Depp lost absolutely millions of dollars through Disney. Now, it's not to say that Warner Brothers has to do exactly the same as Disney did, but you just think that there should be some, some justice for everything that happened. Now, the defamation case has already been delayed before. Depp and Heard were tentatively summoned to a Virginia court in November, but he's working on Fantastic Beasts 3 in the UK. And then this is the one where Amber Heard's lawyers gave up the ghost as well and have handed the case off to someone else, which is funny. Warner Brothers needs his services until February, so the legal department sent a letter to the VA court stating, "We require Mr. Depp to be in the United Kingdom from September 17th through the anticipated end of production in mid-February 2021. A postponement until summertime was asked for. Heard and her people are okay with that as long as the court date doesn't conflict with the production of Aquaman 2, scheduled to set sail in June." Now, the defamation trial should last about 3 weeks, depending on how VA's Supreme Court works around both parties' filming schedules. Now, previous postponements were due to coronavirus concerns, and those concerns might still have an effect on Aquaman 2 and Fantastic Beasts 3, as the pandemic has affected every other film shoot right now. Kind of wrong, really. Like, the UK seems to have like a reasonably relaxed approach to it in terms of filming. Anyway, the Batman's still filming, so I don't see why Fantastic Beasts 3 wouldn't film. They're happy just to get things going again, it seems. And this is still Warner Brothers as well, right? Like, the Batman is Warner Brothers, Fantastic Beasts 3, Warner Brothers. So yeah, I don't see an issue there. Aquaman 2 isn't due out until December of 2022, so all involved there should have less to worry about. Fantastic Beasts 3 is slated for next year on November 12th, so it has a rigid schedule. I don't think it's going to meet that, but I'll be open to it. It's a little late for Warner to be doing damage control, and bizarre at that, rumours claimed that they didn't really care about the scandal between ex-husband and wife Depp and Heard, though they're under contract. I don't think that they do. This is the thing. I do think this article is right. Hedging your bets to prepare for possible and further bad press is not proactive at this stage, especially after it came out someone took a dump in another person's bed. And that's the thing, right? Amber Heard laid a turd in Johnny Depp's bed. Like, it's there. It's confirmed. Like, it's legit. Baffling, but, you know, whatever. Ha ha ha, it was just a joke. It was a prank, dude. I laid a turd on your bed. It's a prank, mate. Pranked, yeah. Like, no, it's not a prank. You dirty, dirty sket. I don't know how much validity I hold to this. I mean, remember, you know, I don't know. I don't believe this for 1 second. Yeah, I just can't see the logic behind it. Now, it's not to say movie studios have to be logical either. Because the thing is, when I say these things, people go, "Whoa, yeah, blah, 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 blah." And I'm like, yeah, I always acknowledge these things. Like, I get, like, a studio is never logical. But it just goes against everything that they've done up until this, you know, up until this date. So it seems a bit of a like a moot point. And Grace Randolph also perpetuated the rumor that Pedro Pascal was like having troubles on set and wanted to quit, or did in fact quit The Mandalorian and all this other kind of crap. Even though that's been debunked now. So yeah, like, she gets some things right, doesn't get everything right, and I don't think this is right, just based on the evidence at hand. If you disagree with me, though, I'd love to know why. You know, why. And it's not to say that Amber Heard shouldn't, you know, be fired or shouldn't have her role decreased. Because, again, I think if you lay a turd on someone's bed, you probably should get some justice for that. But, you know, whatever. And let me know your thoughts down below. If you're new here, do hit subscribe. I do like to do the periodic updates on Aquaman. And, well, not Aquaman, but Aquaman star Amber Heard and Johnny Depp, just because I find it fascinating. So let me know. Let me know your thoughts. And if you're new here, do hit subscribe. You can turn the bell notifications on to all, or you can follow me over on Twitter and Instagram at Mr. H Reviews. Twitter's a good one because I do share videos over to Twitter. And if you turn the bell notifications on Twitter, you'll be notified when I tweet. And I generally only tweet reviews or videos. So anyway, thanks so much. Take care.